She said she
All right,
bad.
Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, Ba'asham, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles, great millstone, and Saturday brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And first, excuse these motherfuckers in these pictures, especially these zesty Wayans brothers top right, man. That shit look ridiculous. But I came across this on my Instagram, and it reminded me of the Brotherhood, man. There's some scriptures. I just want to touch on it, man. And it says, study shows having a brother you're locked in with can lift your mental health and boost your self-esteem. And first thing first, man, Hebrews tells us what? This is Hebrews 3. And we'll start at 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief and departing from the living power. But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. All right, so as brethren, we do keep each other through the spirit. For one, we got to be self-motivated as well. But everybody have down moments, we have whatever. And as brethren, we keep each other going. Let's look up this word exhort, man. These videos, even if it's just a video on prophecy, a brother can be going through whatever. He see that, he say, oh, you know what? This is perfect. Look what's happening in the world. Proving this prophecy, we out of here soon. This the truth. Just being refreshed. Every exhortation, every video of exhortation don't have to be literally a motivational speech. It could just be prophecy even sometimes. Now, we do literally do exhortation videos like this one. All right? This is an exhortation video. All right? That we lean on the brotherhood. We need the brotherhood. We got each other, man, to keep each other going. All right?
Strong's G 3870. Parakaleo.
Parakaleo. Okay? And it means to call to one side, call for a summon, to address, speak to. So to simply speak to, like the scripture says, speak often one to another. It says, which may be done in the way of exhortation, entreaty, comfort, instruction. All right? To console, to encourage, to strengthen, to instruct. So we do these things, man. All right? By hitting the precepts, motivating each other, keep fighting, brethren, endure the great fight of faith. We're gonna have these down moments. You gotta pick yourself back up. Remember the salvation, we etc. This is part of the job, man. Because at the end of the day, to love thy neighbor as thyself, I want salvation for myself, on my brethren to receive salvation. So we speak that type of life into one another, man. For we are made partakers of Mashiach if we hold the beginning of our confidence, our faith, steadfast unto the end. While it is said, today if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts as in the provocation. For some, when they had heard, did provoke, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses. All right? So we just remind each other to stay doing this work, stay on the path, keep going. That's what a friend's supposed to do. And looking at that picture made me think about my brethren and to do this lesson, man. All right? Because we in hell, and hell get hot. All right? Hell gets hot, but we are that refreshing. It's in Proverbs. Is it news? Proverbs 25:25. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. So and the word gospel means good news. So we bring out this gospel, this good news, which is to comfort us. All right, so we comforting one another with this news. This is us giving water to each other while we in this hot ass hell, man. So while the affliction's going on, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So we all know we're not going through this alone, but not only that, brothers check up on one another, and then even to the point where, say, something I went through, but I was brought through it through the Spirit of the Lord. I was strengthened. I was comforted. And this is what the brothers do. I'm just using just saying me as an example because just in general, what we do, we take those lessons and that comfort we got and we share with the brothers. We give the account. I went through this, and this is the precepts that comforted me. This is the mindset I had. This is what the brethren do to comfort the next man. All right, so you're not going through this alone. So look, I've gone through that, or I'm going through it, and these scriptures comfort me. All right, and hopefully these same precepts comfort you. That's the 2 Corinthians 1 and 3. Blessed be Yahweh, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Avoid that C word. That's an idol. The word Mashiach is Hebrew, is where the word Messiah comes from, and it means anointed. The Father of mercies and the power of all comfort, and comfort means with strength, who comforted us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of the Most High. For as the sufferings of Mashiach abound in us, so our consolation also abounded by Mashiach. And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation. So we go through things, like I said, our brothers are going through it. So look, sometimes we going through shit, of course, it's judgment, but also so we can comfort the next man. The word consolation means prize. So sometimes we're afflicted for the next man's prize, so we can help them, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer. Or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation, your prize, and salvation. Our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as you are partakers of the sufferings, so shall you be also of the consolation for their prize. All right? That's why Paul mentioned how he went through certain things, and it made the brethren more bold to speak because he went through it and he kept going. And that motivates the next man to go through it and keep going. All right? Not just in word, but yes, in word, but also in deed. So seeing it, hearing it, both these things, man. All right? Hey, this is raw. This is true raw, man. Brotherhood code. Hey, it's Ecclesiastes 4 and 9. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. Get your ass up, man. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him. Again, if 2 lie together when they have heat, but how can one be warm alone? When I read this, it makes me think about Forrest Gump, how they sat back to back, all right, to sleep. 2 is simply better than 1, man. All right, that body heat. If it's cold, you by yourself, shit, it's harder to get warm than when it's 2 of y'all. That body heat, that energy, keeps both warm. And if 1 prevail against him, 2 shall withstand him. If you getting your ass beat, and you got your brother there, now the table's turned. And the threefold cord is not quickly broken. And 3 is better than 2. All right? But think of a phone book. Those pages are so fucking frail. You can rip a phone book page on accident, really. Now, try to rip a phone book by itself. Like a whole phone book. Try to rip that by yourself, man. Let you know, together we're stronger, man. That's actually a feat to show strength. Strong men, they show they really strong by ripping the phone book. That's a hard task, but ripping one of those pages is easy because they so thin. But together, a threefold cord is not quickly broken. All right? So we got each other, man, through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, to motivate each other, to exhort each other, to rebuke one another, because that's also part of it. All right? Actually, there's a Spirit. I've seen a beautiful example of that today. It was a younger brother. I talking to a brother that's this actually, he's younger to this brother, but both of them been around. But the brother that was speaking is under the other brother. He asked me, he did it in the right way, because he's talking to a brother over him. He said, he asked him about his channel. So your channel looking naked. Are you upload? He said, if you uploading with other brothers, I'm just letting you know, if you upload doing videos with other brothers, your channel looking naked though. It's roughly paraphrasing. It was beautiful because he said it just out of concern for his brother. And of course it was, quickly resolved and a wake up call or whatever. Because sometimes Jake, do what they do. Do videos with other brothers or do this and that or whatever the situations be. But it was just beautiful watching that brother care for that man's soul. So now it'll lock him in more. Let me make sure I'm doing X, Y, Z. I need to be doing this. Or if I'm doing a video with other brothers, I can make a post on my channel. Or I can upload it on my channel. Whatever the case may be, however it needs to be resolved. That's raw, man. That's a real friend. All right. Let me find this. It's a rock. Sirach 6 and 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense. He that has found such an one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth contravel a faithful friend. His excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life. Because a friend is going to care for you, man. Motivate you. Hey, just even a visit or a phone call or cheer you up. What they say, refresh the bowels, man. That's just, it's what it is. And they that fear the Lord shall find him. So this brotherhood, like Yahushua said, they should know you're my disciples because you love one another. This is a thing sent from on high. The world don't have this. These niggas are, a nigga will fuck his best friend's woman, man. That's not a friend. What we have is true friendship, man. This is a spiritual thing. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. So if we want salvation, then we want salvation for the next man. Because that's my friend. And with that being said, we're going to do what? Direct that friendship aright, man. So have a certain mutual respect for one another, but also correction, extra motivation, etc., man. Being an example. All these things, man. This brotherhood is truly precious. Hey, this is Psalms 133. Gotta get this. And 1. A song of degrees of David. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And that unity is of course, having the same mind, the same judgment. And that makes true brethren, man. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For excuse me. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. All right? Man, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So with that, hope is edifying. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Bashem HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles, great millstone, and such person doing this thing in sincere truth and charity. Shalom, Abba.